The atmosphere at the airport was already buzzing long before Jimin's arrival was officially confirmed. Fans had gathered with excitement, hopping to catch even the briefest glimpse of the BTS star as he returned to South Korea. Cameras were ready, phones were raised, and anticipation filled every corner of the terminal. For many, it was another opportunity to welcome home an artist who had spent years bringing comfort, inspiration, and unforgettable performances to millions around the world. As the arrival gates opened and travelers began making their way through the airport, excitement continued to build. Then, the moment everyone had been waiting for finally arrived. Jimin appeared, instantly drawing attention from the crowd. Dressed casually yet effortlessly stylish, he greeted those around him with his familiar warmth and calm demeanor. Despite the busy surroundings, he appeared relaxed as he made his way through the airport. Fans cheered respectfully as they recognized him. Some waved banners, while others simply watched in admiration. For many supporters, seeing Jimin in person was a memorable experience in itself. However, no one expected that a small but meaningful moment would soon become the highlight of his arrival. Among the crowd was a fan who had prepared a special surprise. Unlike the usual greetings and messages of support, this fan carried a thoughtful gift intended specifically for Jimin. It was a gesture that reflected the dedication and affection that countless fans have shown him throughout the years. As Jimin moved through the airport, the opportunity finally came. The gift was presented, and for a brief moment, time seemed to slow down. Those nearby watched closely, curious to see how the singer would react. What happened next quickly captured the hearts of everyone who witnessed it. Jimin appeared genuinely surprised. The unexpected nature of the gesture was evident in his expression. His eyes widened slightly, and a bright smile spread across his face. It was the kind of reaction that couldn't be rehearsed or planned. It was natural, sincere, and full of gratitude. For a few seconds, the busy atmosphere of the airport seemed to fade into the background. Fans watching nearby could immediately sense that the moment was special. Jimin acknowledged the gift with visible appreciation, showing the same humility and kindness that have become hallmarks of his personality over the years. Videos recorded by fans quickly began circulating online. Within hours, the clips spread across social media platforms, drawing attention from army members around the world. Many viewers focused not only on the gift itself, but also on Jimin's heartfelt response. Comments flooded social media. Many fans praised his genuine reaction, noting how even after years of global fame, he continues to show appreciation for the people who support him. Others pointed out how moments like these reveal the authentic bond between Jimin and his fans. For longtime followers, the scene felt familiar in the best possible way. Throughout his career, Jimin has built a reputation for treating fans with warmth and respect. Whether speaking during concerts, interacting through live streams, or greeting supporters during public appearances, he has consistently shown gratitude for the encouragement he receives. It is one of the reasons why so many people feel connected to him beyond his music and performances. The airport surprise served as another reminder of that connection. Behind every gift, banner, and message of support is a fan who has invested time, emotion, and energy into supporting an artist they admire. Likewise, behind every smile and gesture of appreciation is an artist who understands the significance of that support. The brief interaction at the airport reflected this mutual understanding perfectly. As photos and videos continued spreading online, fans from different countries shared their thoughts. Some described the moment as heartwarming. Others called it one of the sweetest celebrity fan interactions they had seen recently. Many simply expressed happiness at seeing Jimin welcomed home with such affection. The discussion soon expanded beyond the airport encounter itself. Fans began reflecting on the many occasions throughout the years when Jimin had demonstrated kindness toward those around him. Stories resurfaced about previous fan interactions, thoughtful comments during concerts, and moments where he had gone out of his way to make supporters feel appreciated. These memories only added more meaning to the recent surprise. For many people, Jimin's popularity is not based solely on his talent as a singer and performer. While his artistic abilities have undoubtedly earned global recognition, fans often say that his character is what makes him truly special. His sincerity, humility, and empathy have become qualities frequently mentioned whenever discussions about him arise. The airport moment seemed to reinforce that image once again. Despite the pressures that come with international fame, demanding schedules, and constant public attention, Jimin continues to display a level of authenticity that resonates with people around the world. Even in a crowded airport filled with cameras and excitement, his reaction appeared completely genuine. As the day went on, media outlets and fan communities continued highlighting the interaction. Screenshots of his smile circulated widely, while various online posts celebrated the touching exchange. What had started as a simple gesture from one fan had evolved into a moment shared by millions. Perhaps the reason the story attracted so much attention was because it represented something larger than a gift. It was a reminder of the relationship that exists between artists and their supporters, a relationship built on years of music, memories, encouragement, and shared experiences. For fans, supporting Jimin has often been about more than following a celebrity. It has been about finding inspiration, comfort, and happiness through his work. Moments like this provide an opportunity to give a little of that appreciation back. For Jimin, the surprise appeared to serve as a touching reminder of the impact he continues to have on people's lives. As he eventually continued on his way and left the airport behind, the brief interaction remained in the minds of those who had witnessed it. The crowd slowly dispersed, but the memory of the moment continued spreading across social media, reaching fans in every corner of the world. Days may pass, and new headlines will inevitably emerge. Yet for many Army members, this small airport surprise will remain a memorable example of why Jimin continues to be so deeply loved. In a world where celebrity encounters are often measured by grand events and major announcements, sometimes it is the simplest moments that leave the strongest impression. A thoughtful gift, a genuine smile, and a heartfelt reaction were all it took to create a story that resonated with countless people. And as fans replayed the videos and shared their favorite screenshots, one thing became clear. The surprise may have been intended for Jimin, but the warmth of the moment was something everyone could share. As the videos continued to gain attention online, the moment began reaching fans who had not been present at the airport. Across different countries and time zones, Army members woke up to clips showing Jimin's reaction and immediately joined the conversation. What had started as a brief interaction in a crowded terminal was now becoming one of the most talked-about fan moments of the day. Many fans replayed the footage repeatedly, paying attention to every detail. Some focused on the way Jimin's expression changed when he realized a gift was being offered to him. Others noticed the smile that appeared almost instantly on his face. It was a reaction that felt spontaneous and sincere, the kind of response that cannot be manufactured for cameras. The discussion quickly moved beyond the surprise itself. Fans began sharing stories about how Jimin had influenced their lives over the years. Some spoke about discovering BTS during difficult periods and finding comfort in the group's music. Others recalled performances, interviews, and messages from Jimin that had inspired them to pursue their goals or regain confidence in themselves. In many ways, the airport surprise became symbolic of a much larger relationship. For years, Jimin has been one of the most recognizable figures in global entertainment. His performances have captivated audiences across continents, and his influence extends far beyond music. Yet despite his immense success, supporters often point to his humility as one of the reasons they admire him so deeply. That humility seemed to shine through once again during the airport encounter. Observers noted that Jimin appeared genuinely touched by the gesture. There was no sense of obligation in his reaction. Instead, he seemed to recognize the effort and thoughtfulness behind the gift. It was a small acknowledgement, but for fans, it carried enormous meaning. As news of the moment spread, fan communities across social media platforms began creating edits, compilations, and tribute posts. Some paired the airport footage with emotional music, while others combined it with clips from previous interactions between Jimin and fans throughout the years. The result was a wave of nostalgia. Longtime supporters remembered earlier moments when Jimin had shown appreciation for ARMY in equally memorable ways. There were stories from concerts where he had taken extra time to communicate with fans. There were memories of heartfelt speeches in which he expressed gratitude for the support that had accompanied BTS throughout their journey. These recollections painted a consistent picture. Whether performing in front of tens of thousands of people or interacting with a single supporter during a brief airport appearance, Jimin's approach remained remarkably similar. He treated every expression of support as meaningful. That consistency is part of what makes moments like this resonate so strongly. For celebrities of Jimin's stature, public appearances are often tightly scheduled and carefully managed. Airports, in particular, can be hectic environments filled with security concerns, media attention, and demanding travel schedules. Yet even within those circumstances, a brief exchange managed to create a lasting impression. The fan who prepared the surprise likely never expected the moment to attract such widespread attention. What began as a simple act of appreciation soon became a story shared across countless fan accounts and online communities. The gift itself was important, but what truly captured people's attention was the emotional connection visible in Jimin's response. As evening approached in Korea, discussions about the encounter continued to dominate fan spaces. Thousands of comments poured in from around the world. Fans from Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Africa, and the Middle East all shared similar sentiments. Regardless of language or location, many described feeling happy simply because Jimin appeared happy. That reaction highlighted one of the unique aspects of his relationship with fans. Over the years, many supporters have come to view his achievements and joyful moments as something worth celebrating together. When he succeeds, they celebrate. When he smiles, they smile. The airport surprise served as another example of this mutual emotional connection. Meanwhile, entertainment commentators noted that such moments contribute to Jimin's enduring popularity. Talent may attract attention initially, but maintaining global admiration over many years often requires something more.